Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to another video, and I'm here with updates on the tropics. So we will be focusing on our two tropical storms, Gamma and what is now Tropical Storm Delta, just moving away from under Jamaica right there. And so guys, to know if you will be affected and how strong these are going to get, please keep watching this video. And so before I go into the details, please do subscribe if you haven't and tap the bell so you know every time when I post a new video, because I will keep you guys updated on tropical activity right through the season. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My weather account is Weather Girl Dani and my personal account is Dani Henry Official. Okay guys, so first we want to take a look at Tropical Storm Delta, or newly named Tropical Cyclone here. And looking at satellite view, it is looking a lot better organized, and so it is going to be a significant threat to portions of the northwestern Caribbean as well as the Gulf Coast states of the US. So now we want to take a look at the National Hurricane Center's cone forecast, and we also want to compare what they're expecting for the Gulf Coast states with Hurricane Laura back in August. Okay, so first we have a tropical storm warning that is currently in effect for the Cayman Islands. We have a hurricane watch in effect for the most westerly side of Cuba, and the tropical storm watch extended a couple miles east of that hurricane watch area. So if you're there, you can experience hurricane-like conditions within about, I'd say, about 48 hours or so. And there's a tropical storm warning in portions of the Cayman Islands, so tropical storm-like conditions within about 24 hours or less. And so guys, this is going to be bringing heavy rainfall, those gusty winds, and that storm surge also for Jamaica, even though Jamaica is not under any watches or warnings. But I believe impact there will be a bit minor. But after that point, when it moves out of the Caribbean, it will be going into the Gulf, and the National Hurricane Center is expecting that this could make landfall as a Category 2 hurricane and then move into the US, into Mississippi. But now we want to take a look at what was expected for Laura. So obviously Laura took a more northern track, and so at the point that was on the 24th of August, so this is the graphics for the 24th of August. And so Laura was expected to go into the Gulf and make landfall as just a hurricane, I believe also a Category 2, at the time when it was located in the Caribbean. And then actually when it was about to make landfall, Laura strengthened to a deadly Category 4, almost a Category 5 hurricane with sustained winds of 150 miles per hour. What is this saying? So there is a similar there's a comparison here, because Laura was expected to just make landfall as a hurricane, and now we have Delta, which is expected to make landfall as a hurricane, but Laura rapidly intensified before landfall, making landfall as a deadly Category 4. And so back to the track of Delta currently now. So guys, I'm not saying that this is going to be the outcome with Delta, but again, we don't know. There have been a lot of surprises this hurricane season, and I wouldn't be surprised for this one. So again guys, if you're in areas to be affected, it's best to just stay safe and do not take any unnecessary risks. It's better to be safe than sorry. And so next we want to take a look at the potential intensity expected for Delta, and you're still seeing Tropical Depression 26 at the top right there, because this has not yet upgraded it to a tropical storm, even though the National Hurricane Center did. Alright guys, so most of our models expect that this will become a hurricane, quite a few saying Category 2, and then we have two of our models expecting that this will become a major hurricane, Categories 3 and 4. And as I said, rapid intensification is not impossible, but it's not promised. So we really just have to watch it and wait and see. Now we want to go on to Tropical Storm Gamma. So at this time, Gamma is not looking so good. It is looking somewhat extra tropical, but of course it is still a tropical storm. We do have most of the convection going off to the north of the center of the system, but don't think that this storm is approaching the end of its life, because there is something in store for the Gulf Coast, I would say, later in this week. And then looking at the National Hurricane Center's cone forecast right now, the storm has definitely weakened. It currently has sustained winds of 45 miles per hour, and it is moving to the south-southwest at around 2 miles per hour. And so a tropical storm warning is in place for the northeastern portion of the Yucatan Peninsula, and a watch for the northwestern portion of the peninsula. And so this storm is going to be loitering a bit in the Gulf, and so it could weaken to a tropical depression maybe by the end of this week or near the end, but we could potentially see some re-intensification with this tropical system here. So if you're along any of the Gulf Coast states, please be cautious, because this could definitely surprise us as well. And of course, guys, I will keep giving updates as time goes by. And so if you found this video to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be weather-wise, and I'll keep giving all the necessary updates on the tropics as time goes by.